Simon Thomas. Have you seen the video yet? With this nice little blue shirt right here? See what it says, Thomas? It says S. You see that? Do you? Nice. S. Petite. It's small. So you can fit in things that don't fit you. I found this cute thing too. So I got me another top. So I thought that was adorable. See? But here's the thing that really gets you, Thomas. Leggings. A couple of these. So let's see. What size does it say inside there? Look, it's an M. It's an M, Thomas. Okay? Do you see that? What would you take, Thomas? Quadruple extra large? Oh, that's right. You can't put leggings on because you got a big giant bulge. Well, in your case, not so big, but I wonder if we can do lucky, Thomas. Well, I figured out. Probably the reason why you go for dogs is because you're so small down there. You figure maybe it'll be a better fit. I don't know. It's disgusting either way. But like I said, some of us are built a little more like a woman. You definitely are not. But I found some really cute things. I love the little camouflage. It's just gonna be cute. It's so cute. Oh my god. And it has the little web on the side. Oh, it's so cute. Like I said, Thomas, you're around fingering dogs and you go around molesting children. Really, to tell you the truth, trans was really not going to want you there and around and calling yourself trans. It's an embarrassment. Plus, like I said, you really don't get what we go through, and it's harrowing enough, and I really don't want to think about it. Like I said, Thomas, small. It's a little different than what you are, isn't it? Size small, size mediums. That's my size. So, even though I still need to lose a little weight, I'll be able to do it though. That's the case. Anyways, yeah, my daughter came around, I gained about 10-20 pounds I didn't want. So I gotta get it off my back. But oh well. So way it goes sometimes. But anyways, just think of it this way. There are transsexuals, there are non-ops, and then there's ones that don't take any hormones at all. There are 3 separate groups. The transsexual group really doesn't want to be lumped in with the I don't need an operation when we actually do need an operation, and it's mandatory to us. So, you know, Thomas, when you go around talking, you really don't know what you're talking about, then oh well. That's not to mention, like I said, you don't have your hips change from swishing around to gaping like a male. It's about anatomy and physical shape of the pelvis itself. That's why I always have this cute little wiggle when I walked. And that's why you say that you don't, but you try because you had to get the wiggle out of your walk because that way you didn't get beaten. And I kept getting beaten. I couldn't get the wiggle out of my walk no matter how hard I tried. So, explain that. Why is it that I have these slightly wider hips than a man, not quite as wide as a woman's would be, but definitely more on the women's side than the men's side, and I have this little round butt with this really high bone structure that makes trying to wear men's jeans impossible. They always have to be altered. Not to mention they always, literally stepping on the cuffs. So why worry about that? Why don't you just go to the female side and buy a pair of jeans that fits perfectly? And yet you sitting there saying, well, female jeans don't fit you perfectly. They're always too short. I wonder why. Oh, well. Maybe you'll figure that one out one day, old man. But probably not, seeing as you're delusional and quite an idiot. But anyways, people, some of us were definitely meant to be female because, damn. And I mean, it's really funny. The last one I did, Mom's like, we need to get you some new pants just in case something happens in the family. I'm like, well, we should stop. I'm not going in the women's section. Okay, Mom, it'd be easier. Wait until I get in there. What size are you? Right now, 10, maybe 11. Huh? I was like, better knock that shit off. Okay, well, Mom, I'm just saying it would be easier if we just go over there and get them because we won't have to alter them. They tried on every size they could think of, and I was walking on the cuffs of every one of them. Yep, men's legs are different in dimensions than women's legs, you know, so I got these short little stubby legs compared to men's legs, and they fit women's clothes perfectly. So why not just get them? Oh, no, I'm a bigot. I'm not going to do that. Well, Mom. So yeah, Thomas, there's a lot of difference between you and I, and one of them is the shape of our body, which makes you look like a barrel-back man, and me look like, you know, an oversized woman that's not quite oversized, especially if you see some of the ones out here. It's like, you know, look, Mom, not only are they taller than me, but they got broader. Whatever. I wear a size 36, by the way, and some 34s, even though they're a little tight. But it's definitely a 36 cup. All right, Thomas. You need to go on ahead and rethink your idiocy. You really shouldn't have taken hormones to begin with. You just should have stuck with being a child molesting dog molester, rapist, fingerer, whatever you want to call it, and stick to talking about eating garbage and living as a hobo. But no, not you. You had to try to take on being a trans woman, you know, especially with that ilky, nasty thing. I feel like I'm going to get away with, you know. And that was really disgusting. Tom needs to be in hiding, and Tommy needs to be on the surface. I feel safer as a trans woman than I do as a rowdy, 60s rowdy rabble-rouser. It's amazing because I'll be able to get away more with boobs than I ever have with anything else I've tried. That's disgusting. Yeah. Money doesn't rule the world. Pussy, tits, ass, and a fuck me hairstyle and paint job rules the world. Well, that's definitely not female. Jesus, Thomas. But you really wrote that and posted it, and it got archived, and you can never get rid of your words. So let's go over this. Tom must be in the hiding, and Tommy should be on the surface. I feel safer as a trans female than a big-mouthed man that can't seem to shut it up. Money doesn't buy the world. My perversions of sex with women and their breasts and vaginas and, you know, the way their hair is and their makeup is, that's what rules the world. Doesn't sound very trans female to me. In fact, it sounds like a dirty, nasty male to me. Anyways, you're an idiot. Please stop taking hormones and go back to being just a pervert that eats trash.